that. Oh my gosh. Mm. Look at these beautiful, beautiful, divine, unique, divine nature, each of you. Your beautiful smile, your presence. We're so grateful that you're here this morning, and we welcome anyone who is watching us through live stream. Come on down and join us. And we're grateful that you're here with us and part of the service and bringing your love and warmth. So thank you for being here. So let's see the sacred team that's serving us this morning. The Reverend Marianne Friend. My favorite, Melissa Olson. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. Oh my gosh. And Mr. Glenn Gomez. Wait a minute. There's Mr. Willie Smith. Woo. Okay, let's sing our first song. Stand up and sing.
Even the sparrow has a place to lay its head. So why would I let worry steal my breath? Even the roses, you have glowed in brilliant red. Still I'm the one you love more than this. You give me everything. You give me everything. You give me everything I need. Even the oceans push and pull at your command, so you can still my heart with your hand. You tell the seasons when it's time for them to turn, so I will trust you even when it hurts. You give me everything. You give me everything. You give me everything I need. You give me everything. You give me everything. You give me everything I need. When I can't see, you lead me. When I can't hear, you show me. When I can't stand, you carry me. When I'm lost, you will find me. When I'm weak, you are mighty. You are everything I need. You give me everything. You give me everything. You give me everything
Thank you, Melissa. Whew. So let's begin our service with more prayer. God is my help in every need. God does my every hunger feed. God walks beside me, guides my way through every moment of this day. I now am wise. I now am true, patient and kind and loving too. All things I am, can do, and be through Christ the truth that is in me. God is my health. I can't be sick. God is my strength, unfailing, quick. God is my all. I know no fear, since God and love and truth are here. You are everything. And so it is. Amen.
Thank you. Oh, our beautiful flowers. Miss Deborah, thank you. We're grateful. You know, as you look at these flowers and know that they do not struggle, they are in that flow of that divine essence and oneness with Spirit. Our beautiful opening prayer, our song reflects the birds, the flowers, and how they live. So let's go ahead and speak our beautiful November affirmations. These are the affirmations that Silent Unity each month sends out to the world. So I'll say it once and then ask you to repeat it with me. Harmony. My every thought is in harmony with divine love together. My every thought is in harmony with divine love. Health. God is the health in every cell and system of my body together. God is the health in every cell and system of my body. Strength. My mind is steady, unwavering in spiritual strength together. My mind is steady, unwavering in spiritual strength. Guidance. In every matter, I am guided by infinite intelligence together. In every matter, I am guided by infinite intelligence. Peace. I am a radiating center of spiritual peace and confident living together. I am a radiating center of spiritual peace and confident living. And so, let's now reflect on our mission and our vision. So let's state our vision statement. Let's say our vision statement together. We are an expanding community of conscious evolvement, bringing timeless wisdom. We welcome all who are in search of a higher purpose and a greater connection to the divine presence in each of us. And our mission, just feel this coming through your heart as we speak it together. Unity's Center of Stockton's mission is to raise awareness and understanding of unity principles and universal truths, which inspires a higher expression of living. And so this morning, as you greet each other, we have a champion among us. Her name is Bobby Danderson, and she is the 10K champions from last Sunday, M2 Winery. So be sure and congratulate her. Now yes, she's amazing. We don't need to, we're gonna, let's greet each other.
Okay, so last Sunday, Monica and I ran a 10K together. And Monica is so tough. She won her division. Amazing, so inspiring. And she ran the whole time. I did not.
Well,
So, and it was inspiring.
It's now out to the whole world.
Yes, it is.
And don't get too excited. I won't tell you what but they announced to everyone the age. It was not nice. So please go ahead and greet each other. Yeah, it was really embarrassing. See, that was really nice. So next Saturday, this coming Saturday, November the 18th, is Clean the Center. Yes, whoa, 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 whoa. And of course, this is going to put everyone on the spot, including everyone who's viewing us on live stream. We hope you will come down and help us clean. And I'm just wondering who here might be showing up next. Oh, good, Rep. Marianne. Thank you. Oh, Bobby, great, great, great. Oh, Deborah, good, good. So, yes. Thank you. So the treat is we're going to go out and have lunch together after we clean. So with the number of people, we'll have it done in an hour. So we're going to be here at 10 and we're going to get it done. We're going to fill the center with more love, right? Because that's what we do. We clean it and we replace it with that flow of love. And then we get to go and have lunch. That's the best part. And connect. And on December the 3rd, Moving Through Transition with Linda Davidson. And I just want you to know your board, talk about coming together. And I want you to know Susan, it was her idea that we reach out and connect with every single person who that we know of that has been here and part of this membership and congregation. So I think we probably sent out 65 postcards. So what we're doing, what we're doing is we're inviting everyone to come and be part of learning skills around how to move through any change in your life.
Pretty much
Life. This is life. I mean, it's any change. So, and what we want to do is just invite people to be present on that December 3rd. Right after church, we'll have lunch, and during church, right? That's right, where we will come together and just move through and experience some healing, awareness, and love. And Bobby has something special planned for lunch, so you don't want to miss that. Okay. All right. And I don't know if we have yet decided on our holiday little date.
Well, we talked about keeping it real simple and having a potluck here. That way we don't have to have hard numbers to make reservations with.
Perfect.
And we can just enjoy each other's company and we do potluck.
That's what I understand. I'm looking forward to it. Do we know what date?
No, I don't want to make any promises on the kitchen.
So I think maybe we'll talk about it. Great. So pull out your favorite recipe and
Maybe put it,
sounds wonderful. Okay. Fantastic. Daily words back there. So if you're not receiving them in the mail, there are extra copies back there with a love offering. And we have our prayer chaplains here this morning, Susan, Mr. Glenn, and yours truly. And I would be honored to serve you in prayer this morning. So thank you. All right. So with that, I invite us to go from here into our hearts, and I invite us to just breathe in that breath of faith. So today's daily word: faith heals, prospers, blesses, and sustains me. Sometimes I wish I had a way of looking into the future and knowing what to expect. But even though I cannot know how the future might unfold, I can still be prepared for it through the power of my faith. Having faith means I have unwavering fidelity to spiritual truth. My faith is my anchor, keeping me steady during shifting worldly circumstances and focused not on the things of the world, but on the power of spirit. My faith keeps me steadfast in the midst of uncertainty, inventive when met with stagnation, and adaptable when faced with changing circumstances. I turn my attention to God and feel my soul illumined by my belief that everything is working for good. I align with this truth and go forth blessed by my faith. For we walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. And so it is. Now let's prepare for meditation.
When the best of me is barely breathing, when I'm not somebody I believe in, hold on to me. When I miss the light, the night is stolen. When I'm slamming all the doors you've opened, hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me when it's too dark to see you. When I am sure I have reached the end. Hold on to me when I forget I need you. When I let go, hold me again. When I don't feel like I'm worth defending. When I'm tired of all my pretending, hold on to me. When I start to break in desperation, underneath the weight of expectation, hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me when it's too dark to see you. When I am sure I have reached the end. Hold on to me when I forget I need you. When I let go, hold me again. I could rest here in your arms forever, 'cause I know nobody loves me better. Hold on to me. Hold on to me.
And so we breathe. We connect to our heart and we breathe. We breathe in light. And we just let out a sigh, knowing that we are held. We're held by the love of the universe. The light of God surrounds us always. Even in the darkest night, the aura of God surrounds us. The light that we cannot see, always surrounding us. Wherever we go, we cannot run from the light of God. That light goes before us to make our way straight. And when we look back, that light heals the past. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. It enfolds us always. It enfolds our loved ones and those we consider strangers. That love enfolds those we consider enemies. The love of God enfolds humanity and all living beings, because God is love. The power of God protects us. We are always safe. We are held in the heart of love. The power of God protects us. The power of God protects our loved ones. Though our eyes may not see this, it is true. We are all divinely protected. The presence of God watches over us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. And all is well. And all will be well. And all manner of things are well. And we take this truth into our hearts and we breathe, connecting to the breath of God now, grounded in these physical bodies right here in this room, with God, with every breath, in the silence. And now continuing to focus on our breath, breathing in light, breathing out all anxiety and all stress, connecting to the awareness of the divine, always supporting us, always holding on to us. We connect to the breath, and we connect to our awareness of this room, of this time, in this space. We come back into the room, and whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. And ready, Willie? Down a little. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. Heater down. All right. Good morning. Whew. Before I go into the talk, let's just go right back. We're going to do a prayer real quick, okay? This is a prayer for the Reverend. Oh, sweet Spirit, thank you for the divine wisdom, the divine truth, the words, the living truth, the living water coming through this channel that is my body today. Thank you in advance for saying the things that each one that has came in person or online, the words that everyone needs to hear, that you prayed for. May all of our prayers be answered today. And we give thanks in advance. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this time together as a unity family, this unity community of the center of Stockton. Thank you for going before me and making my way straight. And so it is. Amen. Okay, now I can do it. I can do it. Can we do it? Oh, yes, we can. Bob the Builder wisdom. My grandson, Nathan, that was his favorite cartoon when he was like 2. He'll be 24 in January. So I don't even know if Bob the Builder is still around, but. It's what?
It's animated now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, so my talk title is Embracing Unity. Embracing unity. Why are we here? This specific community. What is our purpose? Which we have our vision and mission, which I was paying close attention to today. How can we be of service to each other first? But before first, pre-first, how are we of service, first of all, to ourselves? Because you got to put on the oxygen mask. We have to love ourselves. And the last thing, how can we be of service to humanity and each other? So specifically, we're embracing unity. Every single person here and who are watching on Zoom have made some sort of commitment to the unity movement. I'm not calling it a religion. I'm not calling it a specific dogma. It's a movement, a truth movement. And in the olden days, like 30 years ago, we were called truth students. If you're in unity, you're a truth student. So we're looking for those higher truths, and they're not always from the Bible. The Bible is discerned metaphysically as a roadmap of humanity's, the consciousness, the growing edge of the collective consciousness, or our individual consciousness. So if you look at the Bible in that way, like you're reading the Old Testament, everything that came before Jesus was all up here and fight and flight, but we were evolving, like we're always evolving. And then it goes from BC to after the New Testament, and Jesus is born, and it's all about dropping into our heart space. So mankind turned a corner, whether or not the historical fact, if those are facts or fables, they're true. They're evidence of the evolution of consciousness. And so we're into the New Testament, and this man comes on the scene, and he starts teaching about love and how that we all have a light within us, and that we have a purpose for being here on the planet besides just survival. But the survival part still is happening, as we all know, and the war and the fighting continue. But the difference is everyone knows better now, right? We all know better, whether we're doing better or not. And if you've came to Unity, you're a truth student. And so if you're here at Unity of Stockton, we are a part of a chosen family. You have your family of origin, you have the people that you're related to by blood, which is very important too. As you know, you learn all your hard lessons in the home. And then you pick your spiritual home, and it kind of mimics it to some degree. But here, our awareness is even stronger that we're here for a spiritual purpose. We're here to embody the unity principles as our mission statement, vision and mission say. We're here to embody those 5 unity principles, which are, what's the first one? There's only one presence and one power in the universe and in our lives and in the whole world, everywhere, and that is God, and that is good. God the good, omnipotent, omnipresent, all-powerful, all good, everywhere. But then you say, well, how can that be when all this war and hate and fighting, even in our homes, even in our community? Why do bad things happen if God is everywhere present and all good? Well, we could all have stayed non-physical in the heart, which a lot of us do, and we go back to that to rest between lives. In my opinion, I don't know that for sure, but that is what I believe. But we come here to practice in a world of diversity, physicality, of darkness and light, where we all get to make all the mistakes we want, and we think it's real like a video game, Glenn. We think it's real and that the consequences are eternal. I gotta take off this coat because it's hot in here. So we think that, but in reality, like the prayer of protection, we're always held in the heart, like the song, we're always being held onto, we're safe. We're safe to explore and we're safe to act out. But we chose this world to come and practice the second unity principle. And what is that? Does anybody remember? You, me, all of us are individualized aspects of the first principle. You are God in a body. Or if you choose, you can be the devil in a body. Because God gets to choose. You get to choose your behavior. You're free to choose it, and you're free to experience the consequences. Right? Second unity principle. I am an individualized expression of God. And what is God? Love. So we're here to practice loving each other. We're here to practice love. We're here to practice being God. Thinking we're in danger, thinking that we can actually hurt each other, practicing loving each other, even when we feel like judging each other. Am I saying just let everybody walk all over you in love because it's love? No. You have to love yourself and practice boundaries. Boundaries are love. But just because we have boundaries and we see somebody doing something wrong doesn't mean we don't love them. Because we probably had an agreement before we came here that they would be our angel that taught us that lesson, that taught us to stand up for ourselves. It taught us to say no out loud. No is a prayer. No is an affirmation. No is a full sentence. So when we're practicing the second unity principle and we're in a community, we have made it a prior agreement to be together, all of us right here. This is a sacred contract that every single person who's ever walked in this, been in this community, has left this community, have passed over and is back in the heart of God, in the heart of creation, in heaven. We're all part of a soul group. And so every single one of us is still loved by the Creator. And it's our job to still love every single one of us here and not here. We're here to practice these principles. We chose to do it together. And we're free to go. We're free to come back. But this is a sacred space for unity principles, for the heart of this movement. This place has been around for how long? When was Unity of Stockton created?
Well, that's when it was incorporated.
Incorporated when?
Is when we first found it. The archives.
Where two or more are joined, there I am in the midst. We could be in heaven, feeling only love and light and no contrast, just floating in a bubble of bliss. But we came down here to expand our consciousness, to grow in awareness, to grow as love. And we chose each other. We chose each other. So our third unity principle, the law of mind action. Thoughts held in mind create in kind. I would add to that, thoughts and feelings held in mind create in kind. Does that mean that our thoughts are magic and that we're creating everything that happens from, I'm leaving, I'm going to the casino, I'm going to buy a lottery? No. It means that you have complete control of how you treat each other and how you conduct yourself in the world. Because there are things that we don't know, because that's part of the plan. And what are the things that we don't know? We don't know the future. We don't know what's going to happen today. We don't know what's going to happen to our loved ones. We can't tell. We don't know when we're going to die. We don't know how we're going to die. We don't know those things. So what do we know for sure? We know that we're in a world where everything's changing. It's like a movie. It's like a video game, Glenn. We know that. We know for sure that everything's changing. We know for sure that these bodies are not going to last. Although Charles and Myrtle Fillmore thought that they could defy that one. But there is another body that we have, our spiritual body, that does last. And I would like to think that at the end of our time here, it'll be just like taking off a heavy coat in the summer. Like I just took off my jacket. So our fourth unity principle, affirmative prayer and meditation. We use in unity, and it has been kind of cast aside in the past few years, what's called denials and affirmation. And a denial is like the thing that's bothering you. So you're triggered, like, I'm just so upset with my brother, blah, 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 you know, he did this, he did that. In your denial, you state it one time. It's like you're sweeping it all up, and your affirmation is the dustpan. I just made that up. So you say the denial one time or write it down, get it out of your body, get it on a piece of paper, or speak it out loud. And that's your complaint. A denial is a complaint. Get it out of your body one time, and then you use the affirmations to replace it. It's like Margie a few weeks ago was talking, or maybe it was Bob. Well, one of the Brocks were talking about the Golden Key. Emmett Fox wrote a little booklet called The Golden Key, and in that booklet, instead of thinking of your problem, which is your denial, you're thinking of God and all the aspects of God, which pretty much sweeps it all up and throws it in the trash. So we can use that as a way to clear our systems, our energetic systems, when we're feeling really bogged down by everything that's bothering us. It's the metaphysical tool of cleaning our interior house. So for an example, you know, I'll go back to I'm mad at my brother. You know, my brother's bothering me. He says blah, 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 whatever it is. I could really go on about the brother, but I won't. So you get it all out, and then you turn it over to God. God loves my brother. There's this light inside my brother that's in every one of us, and I'm going to choose to see that. My brother is a child of God, just like I am. And maybe I don't like how he acts, but he is a child of God. And I'm just going to send him love and light. What's that movie with Julia Roberts? Eat, Pray, Love. Perfect example of denials and affirmations. She's trying to let go of her ex-husband. She can't let him go. They're divorced, she's moved on, she's already had another relationship. She's in India, and she's sitting in the monk's house, whatever it's called. She's sitting in there, and her friend tells her, just send him light and love. Every time you think of him, just send him light and love. That's affirming God in the situation. And maybe that's too much to ask. Maybe it doesn't feel, you can say the words and it doesn't feel like you're sending him light and love. It feels like you're sending him something else. So then the affirmation is, I am willing to send them light and love. I am willing to send, fill in the name with light and love. I send myself light and love. That's the fourth unity principle. And the fifth one, have you ever known people that are like so spiritual because they've read all the books? Yeah, I read that book. Yeah, I've read all those books. And they're always on to the next thing, but they don't practice any of them. The fifth unity principle is about putting all of these 1 through 4 into action with yourself, with your family, and with your spiritual family. That is why we've come together at Unity Center of Stockton. So when you look at the one sitting next to you, the one that you ride to church with, know that you're sitting next to the Christ. A person that has chosen to embody the light and love of God, that have consciously said, I'm going to do this in this incarnation. I am going to be more of that. I'm going to do my forgiveness work. When I leave this planet, I am taking a heart full of love, and I'm leaving all of the judgment, all of the hate, all of the unforgiveness. I'm leaving it here with my dead body. And how do you do that? You do it every day. You practice every day. You get up in the morning with gratitude. You do your forgiveness work, and you love each other. Just love each other. I love you. Thank you. You might want to clap in advance.
Through it first. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Oh, you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. You say I am held when I am falling short, when I don't belong. You say I am yours, and I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe the only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity. Oh, you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I'm weak. You say I am held when I am falling short, when I don't belong. You will say I'm yours, and I believe, yes, I believe what you say of me. I believe. Taking all I have and now I'm laying it at your feet. You have every failure, God. You have every victory. Oh, you say I Yes, I believe what you say of me. I believe.
We just sit in that beautiful love. Reverend Marianne, incredible message. So divinely timed. Thank you for the love that we feel right now in this room as we move forward at Unity Center of Stockton. So I invite you to just hold your beautiful love offering. Hold it in your hands, feel that love coming through your heart and filling that beautiful gift with the energy. As together we say our offertory blessing. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God.
Oh, sweet Spirit, we are grateful for this day, for this community, for this service. We are grateful for these gifts that grow this ministry, which in turn blesses this community and the world. Thank you for each one here and for these gifts that they give. May all of us be prospered with the divine energy of God. And so it is. Amen.
Spiritual wagons.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my choice now. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
The light of God surrounds God protects us. I am that power. The presence of God watches over us. I am that presence. Wherever we are,